Are you a big spender?
Are you a saver?
Are you a shopper?
Are you a debtor?
Are you a giver?
Are you a... We'll find out in the video. Hey guys, and welcome to Marriage and Money. Today we're going to look into 5 common money personality types. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can be updated with all upcoming videos that we'll be doing on marriage and money. And also share this video if you think someone else could benefit from this and they could probably find out their money personality type.
Yes. So our first is big spenders. So these people, you might see them around, you might know a couple of them. They like to spend money.
Yeah, money.
So they have the latest phones. They like the new cars. They like the new house.
Oh yeah.
They like the new gadgets, the big TV, and they don't care about it.
The second money personality type are the savers. Now we do, got a little piggy bank, you know what I mean? Hey. See that money? You see, we got a little cash money there too, So these kind of people who may have this personality type, they really are determined to be cost effective. And they don't tend to have much debt. They do their best to, to keep away from having credit cards, any type of loans and overdrafts. When it comes to purchasing things, they really prefer to save up the money and buy it rather than borrowing money and paying it right and then. So they're really quite, conservative and they think long term. For example, they may be the people where they come into the house and they turn off the lights as soon as they leave the room. They make sure all the electricity switches are off, you know what I mean? And also, in terms of traveling, instead of, buying a car where, it comes with running costs like petrol and MOT, they prefer to buy a bike. Or if they even want to even be more cost effective, they probably just walk, you know what I mean? And it has some health benefits. So having this money personality type, it does come with some benefits when you feel like you are a saver.
Our third money personality type are the shoppers.
Oh wow.
These people have an emotional satisfaction when they shop, right? Yeah. They get excited to just buy a drink from the corner shop. They get excited when it's time to go to the big shops. And even, some people like, they get tired, but these people, they're excited, they get energy. It's like a workout. It's a boost. Endorphins are high. Yeah. And they're aware of it. They're proud, they're loud, they're like, yes, I love shopping and what. And they tend to sometimes even buy things that they do not even need. Do you know what I mean? So we have to be careful.
Gotta be careful. But that's interesting because the fourth personality type are the debtors. And they have some similar characteristics with the shoppers. But with the debtors, they spend beyond their means. They spend more than they earn. So literally by the end of the month, they're like, yo, where's all the money gone? Because they don't track how much money they're spending, they also don't track where they're spending that money. They hardly look at their bank statement. They don't really see the importance of paying off their credit cards in full every single month. Like the interest is building and building and building and building until boom, it's like an air bubble, like bang, bruv, you just burst. You know what I mean? And it does have some detrimental effects on their financial health. But as long as they are able to get the money and they are eligible to borrow money, they just keep spending. And with all the digital stuff we have these days, you can get money just like that, in the blink of an eye, because you got all these gadgets or phones, tablets, and just apply, and then if you're lucky, you'll be accepted for the company to lend you money. So the debtors, they really need to consider tracking their money, but hey, we'll get into that later on. Yes,
and the last and final money personalities are givers. These people, they love to give money. It doesn't even have to, they love to give. They love to share. They don't really think about themselves. They're always thinking about others. They're not willing, they don't think about like returns. So like, oh, if I give, what can I get back? they're always giving, and they don't really think about themselves. They're like way down in their own list. So yeah, so those are the 5 different money personality types. So we're gonna say what we think we are. So Jonathan, what do you think you are?
Well, I think I'm a saver. Like, I do have a bit of giving, of course. Like, you know, I love to give. You know, when I'm able to. Like, if I don't have the money now, I'll do my best to like save it up and then give. Yeah, saving, like, you know, I think long term is like, yo, this is how much this costs. Okay, this is when I can get it. Cool. This is how much I need to save, and I literally like put a plan together. Well, this was before we got married, even now being married, and before we got married, I was quite a big spender. Like, if I ain't got the money, you know, when it came to Adidas,
Is it?
yeah, like, man needed to look good, you know what I mean? And if you guys checked my suit on my wedding day, you know man needed to look good, so, you know, hey. So yeah, I think, but now I'm definitely more of a saver, and, you know, learning to give more as well. So yeah, what about you?
I would say a little bit of me, just like this much of me, is a big spender. Only because of my phone. Everything else, I feel like I'm quite moderate anyway. So I'd say I'm a little bit of a big spender. I'm also saver, definitely. I'm all about the long term. I'm not just all about like go out and blow my money. I'm like, no, wheel it back, girl, wheel it back. And I like to plan and make sure that, you know, what I'm doing is not going to have a detrimental effect on me later, whether it's in 2 days or a whole month or a year. And lastly, I would also say I'm a giver. I like to, you know, give and share the love with people. Yeah, it's better to give than to receive.
I definitely can agree to that. What? And I'm witness of that. You love giving non-stop.
No, I would say
literally non-stop, guys, non-stop. Sometimes I need to even stop her. I'm like, babe, like, it's okay, you know, it's okay.
But you're a giver as well, anyway.
I think I'm more of a giver in terms of time and energy.
Yeah.
When it comes to money, I can't lie. I have to like analyze the situation. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, are you tricking me? Like, are you actually gonna pay me back if you said, oh, let me just borrow your money? You know what I mean? Like,
but giving it doesn't require paying back.
True, but I'm still giving.
Yeah.
But I hear you though, because giving and lending are 2 different things, and we'll probably do a video on that because it's really key to know the difference between giving and lending. Because bruh, it has some big effects on your relationships.
Yeah.
Trust me. We got testimonies anyway. So yeah, I definitely agree that, you know, you definitely are. You got a big heart for giving. No doubt about that.
You give as well, baby. Yeah. You're very good at that. So now we'll just talk about how each money personality type can just level up and get better. You know, we can all improve. We don't have to stay the same.
Yeah, true.
So with the big spenders, they would need to implement stuff like budgeting into their money personality to just reel them back in, and so for them to also think about the long term, not just temporary benefits, and also maybe even find alternative ways to like satisfy themselves rather than just materialistic things.
That's a good point on that. And I guess, you know, if you feel like you're a big spender, like you may have that ability of, you know, making quick decisions, like being spontaneous, which is not bad, because there will be times in life where you need to make a quick decision, you know, when you're making a financial decision. But at the same time, being spontaneous doesn't mean that you should just spend all your money, you know, on just, you know, spending on things, you know what I mean? And you don't want to be a hoarder, trust me, man. Like, you just got all this stuff, and it's like, whoa, like, what we gonna do with it? No space, you know what I mean? No space to breathe. So yeah, and I guess, you know, when it comes to savers, you know, speaking to myself as well, but if you feel like you're a saver or have that kind of personality, you know, like don't, you know, lose the fun in life, you know, enjoy the money that you've earned, that you really worked hard for. You know, if you got that money as a gift, you can save some, and at the same time you can spend some, you know, treat yourself. You know, if you're struggling to know how to treat yourself, yo, grab some Ben & Jerry's cookie dough, you know. You can even buy me a Ben & Jerry's cookie dough. I don't mind that. Or a Haagen-Dazs one, you know what I mean? Cookie and creams, or, you know, strawberry cheesecake. Well, it's good. With saving, like, it's also good to have, that's the thing, have a giver mentality, because it shows that you're not only keeping it for yourself, but you're actually thinking about others. You have that ability to give and let go. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good thing. So don't always be cringed up and be like, I gotta think long term, which is good and it's my money, but also think, you know what, I can treat my wife, I can treat my husband, I can treat my family. You know what I mean?
So I was reading this book, and this man, he was very like not spend money, so he was a saver. He had saver money personality, and he had a girlfriend for basically ever. I think if I got this correctly, I don't think they ever got married.
Wow.
And when he died, so when he died, he had like nearly an estate over $1 million. I can't remember, but it was over $1 million, nearly 25 million, something like that. And all that lifetime, his girlfriend was like, let's go on holiday. He would come to her house, use her electricity, and I think he would also use like electricity or like basically go to her house to do things, and in his house he will be saving costs right there. And then at the end of his life, he has so much money, and do you know what I mean? He could have used that to live life as well, because you can't take the money to the grave with you.
It's true, man. Right, it's so true, man. So man, like, enjoy the money you got. You know what I mean? Obviously wisely and in moderation, of course.
Definitely.
Have a pinch of wisdom in there. You know what I mean? So those are things you could consider if you think that you save quite a lot or you have that saver's personality.
And our third one would be for the shoppers. Okay. shoppers. It's good to shop. We're not saying that. We're just saying maybe also in addition have a plan in place. Maybe find alternative satisfactions that don't cost don't take money from your pocket. Maybe go to the park, find a different hobby that is free, that doesn't require you to spend money. So
that's a really good point, because obviously like money brings happiness. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't, like, I don't know anyone that has money and doesn't bring happiness to them.
If some people.
But that's okay. Well, if you are that person,
can contribute to happiness. Would you say that?
Contribute to happiness.
Bring.
Money does bring happiness to some people.
Temporarily,
But that's the thing, happiness.
True.
Happiness is temporary, right? Like, it's not everlasting. You know what I mean? Because
joy is everlasting.
Because big man thing, like, as a human being, you can be happy one time and the next time, like, that person's upset. Same with money. Like, you got money, you got that paycheck, or you made an investment, or your business was able to generate a profit. Boom, you got that mullah. But then 2 twos now, you have to think, flip. Now I have to give away that money because there's some expenses you gotta pay. And then that could make you feel sad or upset. Or some people can make you feel happy because then you're thinking, I'm giving. You see what I mean? So that's what I meant, like, money does bring some sort of happiness. But it's not everlasting happiness.
I get money. Well, money does help. The Bible talks about money. Money answers all things. So money is good to like answer a lot of things, but it doesn't give you that eternal satisfaction in your soul, that hunger.
No, definitely.
So I need Jesus.
Hallelujah.
But anyway, back to topic.
Back to the topic. For the fourth one, the debt is like, I've been there. I can't lie, I've been there. So if you feel like, you're in a situation, or you just feel like, this personality type really, relates to me. Like, I got bare credit cards, I got loans, I got overdraft, and I just need money, I just need to spend it. All I encourage is, slow down. Just slow down. Check out, the smallest amount.
Sorry.
Want to get to know who? That'd be me, boy. Anyway, so slow down. Like Bobby Valentino, just slow down and just, see where your money is at. See how much money you got now. See how much your debt is, yes, including the credit cards, including the loans, including the overdrafts. And then start with the smallest amount of debt, pay that off. And once you pay that off, go to the next biggest debt, and then the next one until you get to the biggest debt. And then, see month by month, you'll be decreasing your debts and increasing your savings, or increasing the more amount of money left over you would have at the end of the month, because you'll be having more of the opportunities to spend on other things that you need instead of spending on things that you don't really need. And you'll be building that ability or building that, you know, lifestyle of living within your means and not beyond your means. Because remember, bro, that interest, it's not even giving more money to the bank and, you know, the credit companies.
Rich.
You know, they'll be having the furnitures that you want, but you'll be paying them the interest to get that furniture on cash, by the way, on cash. And, you know, you're the one that's spending, you know, on credit cards. You don't want to be spending on credit card all your life. You know, you're going to be like, yo, I bought this car on cash. Yo, I bought this sofa on cash. You know what I mean? It's nice. It gives you that happiness again. It gives you, you know, such freedom. You know what I mean?
Liberation.
And not only freedom, but also knowing that, yo, you ain't a slave to the lenders. You know what I mean? Yo, the borrowers are slave to the lenders, y'all. I mean, you gotta remember that. And, you know, that's what we encourage. Like, you know, don't be a slave to the lenders.
It's so easy to forget that bit, that you actually become a slave to them. Like, you can't run away. Because even if someone dies in debt, like, your children have to, like, cover it, all your estate.
You don't pass that burden on to them.
Or, like, whatever you have left, that has to get pay off if nobody else can pay it off, unless they write it off, but usually they'll want their money. So
no, definitely, man. So similar to, you know, what you advise for the big spenders, you know, have a budget in place. If you do need help, you know, if you're married, chat to your spouse, sit down, sort out your debts. If you're not married yet, you know, ask a family member or ask a friend that you trust with money issues and see how you lot can be accountable to one another, help each other out to, you know, grow your financial health and also have more money, not in debt, but in savings, so that the debt decreases and your savings increases, and that you can do so much more with your money in terms of helping other people and actually getting the things you really need, not the things you just want.
Yeah. And I think as well, it's important to, I keep saying this, have a vision.
Yeah.
What is your vision? Because when you have a vision, it keeps you going. You know where you're going. Because I think it's easy maybe as a debtor because you don't really know, you're just spontaneous, like what you said. You just end up doing whatever. But if you have a vision, you have written it down, you know where you want to go financially. I think that helps, takes you to a whole new level.
Don't get us wrong though, like, it is challenging because now I'm deepening that we live in a world where it's like, we need this now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't have the money now, but I pay it off later.
Watch our previous video.
Yeah. Oh, bro, watch it right there. You know, it's like, I need it now. Like, everybody's having it now, but you have to really ask yourself, one, do you have the money? You know what I mean? You know, can you afford it? And if you know you can't afford it, then it isn't really wise to go borrow money and pay that off. You know, but again, if you have a vision, you have a strict plan, and you know you can pay that off, if you do borrow money, then okay, that's up to you. But if you don't have that money now and you don't have a plan to pay it off, but you just feel like, nah, they're joining in, I just need it now, I need to borrow and I can get this money just like that. They say 0% interest, then you gotta think, all right, slow down and just think, is it really worth it? Can you wait? Because remember, a delayed gratification does not mean you won't ever get it in life.
That's so true.
You see what I mean? So just take that in mind, because I had to take that in mind when I was in debt. I was like, oh, you know, I could get this brand new thing right now, but then, you know, there'll be a next brand new thing next year. And I can wait, save up for that and just get the latest brand new thing then.
Yeah.
But hey, so just slow down there. Slow down.
If you resonate with the giver personality, you know, it's an amazing thing to give, and we're not disputing that. But, you know, just think about life as, you know, there's things in life to be enjoyed, and you don't want to go through life never enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you want to have experiences. It doesn't you don't have to go be buying all the biggest and baddest and latest things, but, you know, find something that interests you and invest in that. It could be sewing, knitting, I don't know, coding, whatever is something that you like. You know, you can invest that into yourself. You don't have to go and buy like materialistic things if that's not something that you're interested in. In addition as well, be welcoming to receive things, because I think sometimes as givers, people don't want to receive. So be just the same way you give, be welcoming to receive. So
I guess it's one of the ones is like, sometimes, you know, us givers may feel like, you know, we've got everything we need, we don't need stuff from people, so we sometimes it's so easy to be like, shut down the opportunity and be like, oh, no, that's cool, you know, you keep that, you know, I'd rather give more to you, you know what I mean? But then sometimes in life we need to learn how to accept people's blessings.
Yes, you know I had to go, I remember someone was giving me something and I was like, no, it's okay, it's okay. But then I don't know where I was, but I basically realized that this, like, the same way you can give to receive a blessing. Not, even if you don't give to intentionally receive, but automatically it's just the way that life is. Like they need to have that blessing as well. Don't hinder their blessings. Give, accept things as well. So hope it's got you thinking what money personality type you are and how maybe you can improve in the type of money personality you might be.
Yeah, definitely, man. And like, don't think like, oh, does that mean I only fit in this one personality type? Now, like you heard from us earlier on, you know, I'm a saver and a giver, and you know, Deborah is a little bit of a big spender.
Oh, wow.
You know, she's a giver as well. So, right, that's what you said. So yeah, don't think like, you know, one personality fits all people. Nah. Like, you know, we're all humans. We all got different personalities. So therefore, we also got different money personalities. So it's about, you know, understanding each other, understanding yourself as a couple or as an individual, and just, you know, have this principle in mind. Like, you know, be a wise spender, be a great saver, be an intelligent and gracious giver, because you know, stuff like that, it will help you in life, and you know, keep that balance.
I think you said it. Have fun.
Take care.
See you guys in our next video.
Bye bye.